Are we live?
Guys, I think we're live, right? Yeah.
Are we? Are we?
It's so unfortunate to come into a Monday like this. And
Yeah, this is not what you want to hear any day. Certainly on a rainy Monday, right? When you're just getting up, and that's not at all what anybody wanted to hear.
I mean, how many of us have been to Vegas?
Just last year.
Yeah, and Mandalay Bay is beautiful. I have pictures outside of it. I've seen Jason Aldean in concert.
Yeah,
it's just absolutely terrifying and awful. I don't even have words to describe how I feel this morning.
I know. That's the thing. We talk for a living, but you're really speechless in a moment like this because it affects all of us. We've all had, like you said, that experience of being at events like that. And the thing that hit me about this one was this guy was not at the event per se. He didn't buy a ticket. He didn't walk through security. He didn't sneak this stuff in. He's in a hotel across the street.
Ruining things for everybody else.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Royal.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, if he would have been at the show, somebody probably would have tried to stop him.
Yeah.
And it would have been a lot less people, I feel like.
Well, I think it's probably in all likelihood that he wouldn't have been able to get through with that huge amount of ammunition and guns and everything that he had it been at the venue, but it wasn't there. It was, it was across the street. So it's just really awful. And I know you think the same things. We all do. Yeah. And it's just, but it's just, you just shake your head. I mean, I don't know what, you don't, the thing is, you don't want to not go to these things, right?
No.
We aren't going to live in fear.
No.
We aren't going to stop checking out live country music or any kind of music for that matter.
Right.
Or events, sporting events, whatever they might be. Maybe you want to check out, you're going to the Twins are in the playoffs here.
They're saying 400 are injured now.
Yeah, I heard now
Four,
that in the ensuing stampede, when it started happening, people were rushing to try to get to the gates, and that's where people got pushed down and whatnot. So yeah, trampled.
I
Or
was
stampeded.
like, wait.
Although stampled, that's a new word, I guess. But it's just so awful, and we know that you're feeling the same way and thinking the same things, and it's just yeah. What do you do?
Comment with your thoughts, guys. We want to know, does this kind of stuff scare you? I mean, obviously it scares you, but does it make you not want to go to concerts anymore? Does it make you not want to live anymore? Because we hope that you do.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you can't live. I mean, as frightening as this is, and it is, it's just horrifying.
Yeah.
But you can't. I just come back to that. You cannot live in fear of that all the time. We can't.
People wouldn't go to school.
We wouldn't do anything.
Go to movies.
Yeah.
They wouldn't go to concerts. It's just so much hate in this world right now. It is absolutely terrifying.
And I don't know how you necessarily change it, but that's what we need to concentrate on and try to figure out how to make things better, how to affect some change.
Lauren says hard to find words to say. Yeah,
exactly.
Lauren,
Right.
It really is.
Yeah. So
James says, thanks for getting us through this tough time. It's very scary and concerns me, especially for the safety of my family at events like concerts and sporting events.
Yeah.
Very true. It's scary, James.
Yeah.
We're not going to pretend that we all don't have those thoughts. Of course we're scared. Of course we're wondering, do we go, do we not go?
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, I think you go. I think you show them.
Yeah. Right. It reminds me a little of, right after 9/11, we said those same things. We're not gonna live in fear. We are not gonna let this control us. We are not gonna just sit back and no, we're still gonna go. As horrifying as it is, though, I mean it is, and it really is. That's the word that Jason Aldean put up on his Instagram feed earlier, saying beyond horrific, and I just keep coming back to that. That sums it up right there. And it's do we have to keep seeing these events unfold? Do we? I'm getting sick of talking about it like this.
I know!
So stop it already. Come on, because it's all about me. But
we know what you mean. We're done. We hate talking about things like this. I mean, we want to be here for you guys, and we are going to be all day, and that's why we're doing this Facebook Live.
Yeah.
It just freaks you. It freaks you the hell out. It does. Like I woke up. I see text messages, I see Facebook news feed posts, I see everything on Twitter.
And your heart just drops.
And I'm just like, what am I waking up to today? That was my first thought. I can't imagine. I mean, you guys were already here in the building. So you're learning about it, I'm sure, through your emails, and then...
It was the first thing we talked about. First thing I heard at 6 o'clock this morning was, boom.
Yeah. And the thing for me that made it a little, it hit closer to home for me because as horrific as all the other shootings have been, and they have been, but when they take place in in Paris, well, I've not been to Paris, or when they take place at a nightclub in Orlando,
Right.
I'm really not going to a nightclub these days much anymore, so you don't process it quite the same as you do when you heard concert Jason Aldean. Just like you said, Sam. We've all seen Jason Aldean.
Any of us.
Yeah.
It could have been any of us.
Right.
Like, that wanted to see that or been at that. I mean, there's no words.
Yeah.
There's no words.
Right.
So we're doing this just to say that if you don't have any words either, we get it. And if you do have words, and if you do have anything on your mind, put it in the comments below, or give us a call anytime today, 507-281-1500.
Yeah. It's
We
just
love
we'll
you
all
guys.
get through it together, and we will go on, and we'll still go to stuff. We'll get through it, but it's a tough day today. So thanks for being there with us and checking us out and hanging with Quick Country 96.5.
Stay strong. And press the button.